Have you ever wondered why the rate of divorces and failed relationships is increasing by the minute? If you have been around for long or even observed the previous generation, it was never as bad as this. Men are finding it very difficult to find a good woman. Sometimes it is because the man failed to work on himself. Other times the reasons are ridiculous. An average hardworking and good-looking man can get rejected for very little. But why is that so? I will be showing you 6 different reasons why men are struggling to find the right woman. Make sure to watch this video to the end and subscribe. Number 1. They set the bar too high for finances. 90% of women nowadays are setting unreasonable standards in terms of finances. In the past, a man who could provide and care for his family was more than enough. But in recent times, it is no longer that way. For example, a man who is earning around $200,000 a year is deemed too low for women nowadays. They think that it is too average for the extravagant lifestyle they want. Even though that is the right amount to cover your needs, you may still not get the woman you want. It is even more rampant in women between 20 to 25. So men try to live up to the woman's financial standards, and let's be honest, it is hardly possible for most men. It is also amusing that the same women who want a man earning exorbitant amounts do not care about age brackets. They expect a man who is in his early 20s to be a top earner while they don't even earn that high. This is illogical and theft. Another reason they seek top-earning men is to save themselves from responsibilities. These women do not want the pressure associated with working. So they go after men who can cover both their needs and lifestyle. This makes it very difficult for the average man to get the woman he desires. This notion or ideology is common among women nowadays, and it is very difficult to even find exceptions. You may even end up never finding one. The dating pool is becoming ridiculous. This is why you should only do what you think is best for you. You should aim for a financial level you are comfortable with. More videos will be made on how to improve yourself irrespective of how messed up this society is, so always stay tuned to this channel. I won't force you, but it is for your good. Number 2. She wants men with mental and physical fitness. A modern woman will tell you her ideal man must have everything together. They do not even care about his past. She just expects his mental health to be intact. Most women will never be open to advances from a struggling man. When I say struggling, I don't even mean finances. I mean a man who is dealing with the complexities of life, trying to get by each day. In the past, women tried to offer support for these men. They took it upon themselves to help elevate men from their depths. It is no longer like that. Now, she may even make it worse or rub it in your face once she finds out about it. Their mentality has defeated the primary aim of companionship. It's making it difficult to even know who to trust with your issues. You may not even get scrutinized based on mental health only. They also want 6-footed men with muscles and abs. Yes, being physically fit is now a criterion. If you are a man without these physical features, your chances of getting rejected are very high. The double standards make the whole situation worse. You will see a 4/10 woman setting high and unrealistic beauty standards for men. They are allowed to be in whatever size and shape, but reject your advances for not fitting into their high standards. Keeping fit is healthy, but never do it because of a woman. Do it for yourself. A woman should not talk you down on how you look, especially when she is not better off. Number 3. The rise of modern-day feminism. Make no mistake, feminism right now is no longer what it was when it first started. It began as a movement to push for equal rights for men and women in society. However, that entire mission has been changed. A woman will tell you she does think a man should be the provider, while also saying she cannot do domestic work. This is not real feminism, and sadly, this is all that modern-day feminism is about. It is no longer about equality, but a way to push the feminine gender above men and depict men as evil. Modern-day feminism is like propaganda or a cult movement. The sad reality is that the majority of women are aligning with them. They do not think for themselves but act based on what they learned or heard from social media. All of these contributed to what is now regarded as high standards. They think they are above you. They want special treatment without even returning it. Anyone who cannot meet up with this is thrown to the side, and it's only going to get worse. In the past, women were able to make decisions for themselves. They set realistic standards and knew the role they had to play for relationships to work. Very few women are reasonable now, and so it is difficult to find the right woman you're looking for. Social media has made it easy for this propaganda to spread far and wide. So, if you find any woman who doesn't live by the rules set by these modern-day feminists, hold on to them. Number 4. You must tick all her boxes. Every man just wants a good and respectful woman. But the same can't be said about most women. If you ask a woman what she needs in a man, you'll get a very long list. He must be handsome, tall, fit, rich, stable, and so on. They do not even want some of these qualities. They are looking for a man with all. A man who is solid financially and good-looking may get rejected because he is not tall or maybe not fit. It is scary out there. There is no longer consideration. What even makes it worse is the woman setting those ridiculous standards is not any better. Any random woman can claim to have such standards now. If a man doesn't meet all of these standards, he gets sidelined. Modern women think they are settling when they accept men who do not meet all her criteria. This behavior is mostly found in women between 20 to 25. By the time they are approaching 30, they start getting desperate. Now they want to settle. You will see her on dating apps looking for serious men. They will accept any man that comes their way then. However, men who have moved on from them won't want them back. No serious man even really wants to marry women on these dating apps. They just want hookups. This creates an endless cycle where no one wants to give way for the other. It is ruining relationships. A man who initially wanted to have a family with a decent woman will get tired of searching and eventually give up. I must say this, always make sure you are at the level you want to be. Do not live for others, and don't try to fit into any list a woman created. She most likely will not want to fit into your list too. As a man, you should do the picking and never let anyone decide for you. Number 5. Most women prefer men who engage in numerous activities. Most women will tell you that their man must work, while also creating time for archery, bowling, skating, rock climbing, and more. For them, this kind of partner will not be boring. It is funny because these same women might have a very boring daily routine. She only works if she has a job, returns from work, watches a movie or scrolls on social media, and then goes to bed. There is nothing more to them. However, they are the type to expect an unrealistic lifestyle from their partner. It is all about social standing for them. They want to be able to brag their man can do so many things while offering little to none. It is embarrassing because this mentality is now common. The average man only wants to work and provide while having 1 or 2 hobbies. However, modern women are making it very difficult. You are no longer allowed to lead a quiet life. They want a man who has his nose in everything. A part of it is because they want someone who will take them on those recreational activities. For most, it is just another one of their long list of requirements. This is why you should always do what works for you. Do not ever try to fit into these women's expectations, I repeat. Even when you do, she might still reject you. The game is rigged. It is difficult to find a good woman who wants to be in a relationship for realistic reasons. So, always choose yourself first. Number 6. They always think they can get better men no matter what. Have you ever wondered why a woman can reject any man that comes their way? The main reason is they think they will always find someone better. For example, a woman can dispose of a man who has been providing for and supporting her for a very stupid reason. She does not care because she is young and can easily get another man. This is the new mentality. Most women do not want to take relationships seriously or even try to make it work. If a man is not up to their ridiculous standards, she rejects him. She doesn't want anything to do with average men. You may think you are doing good enough, but she is already plotting for the next man. If it was a woman who is a 10 over 10 doing this, it might not mean too much. However, most women think like this. They have no regard for keeping things moving and are always on the lookout for the next person that comes their way. I will say it is still your fault most times for choosing to stay with women who don't respect you. When a woman doesn't respect you, she can dispose of you at any moment. That is a fact. So, Mestros, always be on the lookout so you do not get caught in one of these games. Do you think women will go back to basics and focus on what truly matters in relationships, or will it get worse progressively? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. If you enjoyed this one, do not forget to check out the next video. Thanks for watching.